Hey everyone, this is the video where I talk to you guys about what I'm planning on watching for the spring 2019 anime season. And yeah, unfortunately, I've had some issues with my channel the past couple weeks, so I haven't really had as much time as usual to kind of be prepared for this video, really. Like, get a feel for what's popular, what's hyped up, and stuff like that. So, it might be a bit more scrappy than some other ones, but, it's fine. I'll just go over how I do things real quick. Now, the website I use, livechart.me, it's got 4 different colors you can use to highlight various anime: blue, green, yellow, and red. Now, the way I do things, now, blue is best. Blue means it's a show. It either means it's a show that it's like a continuation of a previous season of a show I like, or it's just a show that I'm really hyped for, really excited for, looking forward to, and pretty much is a guaranteed not to be dropped at any point. So that's what blue is. Green. Green means it's a show that I'm planning on watching, planning on reacting to, but obviously not as excited about it as maybe the blue shows. But they're shows that you can expect to appear on the channel. Yellow. Yellow is a lot more yellow. Yellow basically just means it's a show that I kind of have my eye on, but because I can't react to everything that piques my interest, the yellow shows will go on a poll that you guys can vote on. The poll that I'll do probably in a week or so, something like that. And then like the top 2 or 3, of that winners of that poll will be shows I react to. 2 or 3 depending on how things go. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's just get into it. Okay? And boom, popped up. Okay, Shingeki no Kyojin Season 3 Part 2. This one's obviously given blue status because I watched/reacted to the first part of the 3rd season, so pretty no-brainer that I would be doing that one as well. And then we got One Punch Man 2nd season. Now, I'm a pretty big fan of One Punch Man. A lot of people are, really. It's a pretty popular show. I have seen the 1st season a lot, like several times, because I watched various reactions to it. And it's a pretty reaction-worthy show. Some really cool parts, epic parts, hype parts, some funny parts here and there. Genos is always my favorite character. I like Genos a lot. Although Tatsumaki was good too. Tatsumaki was definitely good too. Okay. Next up we have Kenja no Mago. Now this is a comedy, fantasy, action sort of anime. And I believe it's about a guy that's really powerful, like with magic and stuff. He was taught well in that regard, but was not quite taught common sense and has like some struggles because of that. It's something it's something to that effect. So it sounds like it'd be really fun, really enjoyable show, and it's by Silverlink, who've, very rarely ever let me down. Silverlink are definitely behind a lot of shows that I quite enjoyed, so that's something to look forward to. And then we got our first yellow, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Okay, this is an action demon battling type show. I don't know. This was a pretty last minute addition. I just heard that this was a show a lot of people were excited about, so I do try to have a bit of variety with my yellows, so people can always have something to vote on, because it will usually be pretty heavy leaning towards the whole, moe, cute anime girls sort of thing. So I try to throw in a couple of shows that aren't like that are just like hype action shows that, more casual anime fans are looking forward to. That sort of thing. Okay, now let's go back over here and then down. We got our first red right here. I probably won't go over all the... Oops. I probably won't go over all the reds, but, the ones that are near the ones that I actually... Because this is... I should have said this before, but this is organized by popularity. That's just... In case you want to follow along with me with your own version of the websites, But yeah, Bungo Stray Dogs 3rd season. Pretty simple. I did not watch the first 2 seasons, so I can't really react to that one without being very confused. Okay, Bokutachi wa Benkyo ga Dekinai. So, pretty simple title. I'm pretty sure that translates to We Can't Study, I think. But anyway, it's basically a harem comedy. Harem comedy anime, which I enjoy watching. They're fun. And the premise is something about a dude tutoring 3 girls, nice little setup for that. So, not much to say on that, but it seems like he would have an interesting job, pretty enjoyable job, well, something that he could have fun with and help people, so something to be excited about for him. Okay, and then we got Isekai Quartet. Okay, you know, doing it this way seemed like a good idea at the time, but sometimes if you get the window in the wrong spot, it just maximizes on you, so I'm trying to be careful of that. But anyway, the Isekai Quartet. Now this, I'm pretty excited for this one, as you can tell from the blue color. And essentially, we're going to get a bunch of different characters from various isekai anime. Let's see, just from the cover art, we got Aqua from Konosuba, we got, you know, Subaru from Re:Zero, Tanya from... I remember the name of the anime. Give me a second. Yoseki no. Wow, I'm kind of blanking on it. I almost called it Hoseki no Kuni. That's not what it was. Anyway, you know what it is. World War, alternate universe, reincarnation anime, you know. Anyway, we got Kazuma from Konosuba. We got our Bone Daddy from Overlord. We got, I think it's Amelia back there from Re:Zero. The other girl from the Tanya anime. And, I don't know why I'm blanking on the girl from Overlord's name. It was, it's not... I don't know why I'm blanking on names. But, yeah, we have a bunch of other characters way in the back there, but the point is all these characters coming together for some fun, and that's something I'm very excited about, because I pretty much really enjoyed all the shows that are kind of featured on that cover, so something that I've been excited about ever since I heard about it. I know some people were disappointed to see the whole cheapiness of it, but I don't mind that at all. Looks like a lot of fun. Let's see. That's probably all I really have to say about that. But let's just go on back over here then. Okay. Now we got Nande Koko ni Sensei ga, which is a yellow. But the problem with this is it's a short form. And that's a big theme with a lot of my disappointment with this season, is a lot of shows that piqued my interest turned out to be short form anime. And that's just very disappointing, because I don't really like it when anime is short form, even just from a perspective as an anime watcher. But even especially as a reactor, short form anime are just kind of frustrating because there's not really a good way to handle them. But that's so anytime an anime is a short form, that's always going to be like a mark against it, really. Which is why a lot of the short forms became yellows, because I don't like the fact that they're short form. So this is an ecchi comedy anime. I don't actually remember what this one was about. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. It's an ecchi comedy. What more do I really need to know about it? Something steamy shenanigans. Yeah, I'm sure it's an enjoyable synopsis, whatever it says. So, okay, Fruits Basket first season. Now, Fruits Basket. I have seen the original Fruits Basket anime. That was really, really early on in my anime watching career. To the point where I watched it dubbed, like English dubbed. That's to give you an idea of how long ago it was that I watched Fruits Basket. When I had no idea about genres, I had no idea what shoujo anime was. I was just like, hey, this seems interesting, and I watched it, you know. But so, I'm not sure whether or not I would want to watch the remake of it, you know, because I don't really watch much shoujo anime nowadays. I can honestly probably count the amount of shoujo anime I've watched on one hand. Let's see, there's Fruits Basket, Ouran High School Host Club, Vampire Knight, I think that one show was called. I think that was a shoujo. That's all that really comes up in my off the top of my head. But yeah, shoujo is not really something I really like that much anime-wise, but you know, it's a yellow because I'm really just unsure about whether or not I would want to watch it or not. So it's yellow. You know, you can vote on it in the poll when that becomes a thing. So there you go. Okay, Midara na Ao-chan wa Benkyo ga Dekinai. So yeah, the second anime that have both Benkyo and Dekinai in the title, so that's a thing. So this was a fun one. The synopsis, basically this girl, her name Ao, there's the A from Apple and the O from Orgy. Now I don't know if that's just actually what it is, or if it's just like a translation, localization thing. You know, maybe the O is actually from Manko, who knows. But, you know, I'm sure we'll learn when we get into the anime itself, but that sounds pretty funny. Sounds like something that I would enjoy, and it's, again, comedy ecchi, so I think I would have a good time with this one. Definitely. but the downside is it's a short form anime, so I almost gave it yellow status, but it just barely got over that hump, so it's a green, you know, I'll watch it. It's all good. Okay, this one is blue. Sawayaki Kitsune no Senko-san. Now, I saw a Kitsune, you know, fox girl on the cover, so that's pretty much all I needed to want to watch this one. But pretty much everything about this screams that I will love it. We got comedy. It's by Doga Kobo, who have made just countless anime that I've loved. Just seriously, they're amazing. And it just seems like a must-watch. From everything, it seems like a must-watch. Now, the art does not look as good as a certain other Kitsune anime, which was Konohana Kitan. The art definitely doesn't look as good as that, but I think will be good anyway. You know, definitely good enough to get its blue status. Okay. Back over here, we got Shometsu Toshi. Now, this is another one that pretty much is kind of a last-minute addition, where it's just like, this seems like a show that's hyped up. People like, get something for them to vote on. I think it's something to do with a disappearing city. Well, it makes sense with the title, Shometsu Toshi. I know Toshi means city. I assume Shometsu means disappearance. I assume. But yeah, not a lot to say on this one. It sounds like it could be interesting. You know, maybe it will be. Yeah. Let's see, Senryu Shoujo. Actually, another short form, unfortunately. I don't remember what this one was about. Let's see. Something about poetry. So yeah, it just seems like a straightforward slice of life sort of anime. So yeah, definitely did not pique my interest enough to get a green status, but I figured I'd at least give it yellow. You know, why not? Let's see, Zoku Owari Monogatari. Now this is red because I've fallen behind on the Monogatari stuff, honestly. Like, I've watched none of the Owari Monogataris. I'm pretty sure Ski Monogatari was the last one I watched. I have not watched any of the Owari Monogataris. I have not watched the Koyomi Monogatari. I have not watched the Kizu Monogatari prequel movies. I have not watched any of that. But, you know, I'll get to it at some point. It's just one of those things where I'm the kind of person that doesn't really like to... If I've fallen off the wagon with an anime, and it means I forgot a lot of stuff, I really want to go back to the very beginning and rewatch everything to get back up to it. So I'm not like confused and forgetting things when I try to watch new stuff of it. That's just kind of person I am. Okay, scroll down. Well, not on there, on here. Okay. A little bit too far down. Slide overwards. Okay. Nobunaga Sensei no Osana Zuma. Now, I think this has something to do with a girl wanting Nobunaga to impregnate her. I think it was something like that. Let's see, yeah, a time traveler mistakes President Nobunaga for the historical Oda Nobunaga and tries to get him to get her pregnant. So, yeah, I feel this is a problem there. Seems like a fine thing. A short form once again, so definitely got yellow status on that one. Okay, a blue one I'm definitely excited about a lot. Yutori Bochi no Seikatsu. Now, this is an anime. Like, I've heard about the manga way before the anime, you know, it was announced as an anime. I've heard people talk about the manga. I never read it myself, of course, because I don't read much manga at all. But it always piqued my interest, so I was pretty excited when it did get an anime adaptation announced. And it's about a girl with extreme social anxiety that tries to make friends, essentially. And as somebody with social anxiety, I feel like I could really enjoy that a lot, you know, relate to the main character, you know, hashtag representation, you know, all that. And it just looks really cute and funny, and this is one of the shows that I'm most looking forward to of spring. Like, I would say overall spring seems a little bit disappointing compared to winter, but this one especially is like, I'm pretty excited for that. And yeah, the next one's not a colored one, so just slide back over here and go down. Okay. And slide on over. Joshi Kase. Again, short form. Again, short form. It's so annoying. Okay, this one piqued my interest because of the synopsis. It said, "Who needs dialogue when you're this cute? The beautiful but unlucky Momoko, the cool, collected Shibumi, and the refreshingly innocent Mayumi star in a silent manga. No speeches, no dialogue, just pictures, sound effects, and 3 high school girls living their daily life. So are we talking like there's going to be no like voice acting, no actual talking? Because I'm really curious what that's going to entail. So that really piqued my interest. I probably would have, it probably would have at least earned yellow status anyway, because it's, slice of life comedy, cute girls on the cover. But that definitely has made it stand out for me. So I'm definitely interested. I'm really overusing the word definitely. I am looking forward to seeing exactly what that entails. So. Okay. Yeah, right there. Well, Persona 5, it's more Persona 5. I'll watch it when I get a chance to. I think it's already out, but like I said, I ran into issues with my channel and got behind on a lot of things. Diamond No Ace Act 2, it's sports anime sequel. Something I haven't watched, Pop Team Epic stuff, of course not. I hate that anime with a passion after it almost cost me my channel. So yeah, don't really care for that. Okay, Robi Pachi. So this one is marked yellow. Sci-fi space. What was this one about? Yeah, it's about whatever that says there. Anyway, I actually can't remember why I marked this on here. I think I heard someone say some good things about it, so I figured I would at least give it yellow status. It's probably interesting. I like how the rabbit's just on that Mekon box there. Because why not? Let's move right along. Hachigatsu no Cinderella 9. Again, yellow. Luckily, this one's not short form. Like, I've seen short form so many times, I almost expected to see it in that little corner there. But anyway, this one, not much to say here. It's a sports anime, which is a mark against it, but it has cute girls on the cover, which is a mark for it, so it kind of leveled out at being a yellow status. So it's a sports anime. Sports anime are generally pretty much the same for the most part. So not much to say there. Okay, that's the second season to something I haven't watched, so that's why I don't gonna be watching that. Okay. Strike Witches 501 Butai Hashin Shimasu. So this is short form again, but I really like Strike Witches a lot. It's just one of those shows that I have some fond memories of. I don't think I watched it long enough ago for it to really qualify too much as nostalgia, but it was one of the more earlier anime that I watched. Probably one of the first of that nature, Strike Witches was a very unique anime. It really, like, what do we have? We had witches flying around battling aliens, and we had some World War II naming stuff going on, and we had like school swimsuit, animal ears. So it was a very interesting anime. Let's just say that. So I'm more than willing to watch some, silly shenanigans with these characters. It's been a while since I watched anything Strike Witches related, so that one is great because of that. So okay, Yatogame-chan Kansatsu Niki. So a short form, once again, starting to get traumatized by reading that word. So what was this one about? Okay. Yeah, I mean, interesting plot, I guess, but it's yellow because it's comedy, slice of life, cute girls on the cover. It's what it is. Okay, nothing more over there. Let's get back over here. Okay, Chokado Girl, Amazing Stranger. I think this is the one where the person's figure came to life, right? Yeah, Nona suddenly comes to life and begins moving on her own. So yeah, I think we've all hoped that our anime figurines would come to life at some point, so I think that alone would make it worth watching. It's yellow, so, probably not actually end up watching it, but it's there if you want to vote on it in the upcoming poll. Season 2, not watching it because I haven't watched the previous thing. See, this is red, I think, because it's a music shoujo sports. Like, they combine a whole bunch of genres I don't particularly like together for one anime with what looks like a bunch of dudes on the cover. So yeah, that's not gonna happen right there. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, I think we've gotten to the point where it's just a bunch of reds left, right? Yeah, so nothing really much left to say on any of this. Everything else is either red because it's a continuation of something I haven't watched, or it just looks like some stupid kiddie anime. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I really got to say. Like I said, this is a more really about last minute thing. I just didn't have really time to do it as organized as I would have liked to, you know. Actually, because I would have liked to have remembered a couple more synopsises, but I actually did. But I think I got the important stuff down for the most part. So, just to remind you guys, yellow, that does mean it's going to be going on a poll that people can vote on in the top 2 or 3, depending on, you know, how busy of a season it turns out to be. Those winners will be things I react to. And if, you know, there's something that you think should have been yellow, something that should be on the poll, that's not on the poll, then you can, you know, leave a comment, argue why you think it should be on the poll. You know, why you think a show that I did not focus on is better than I believe it is, you know, just let me know about all that. Any other comments, you know, you want to leave, what you're excited about in general, what your thoughts on the season of a whole is, whether you think it's disappointing compared to winter season, whether you think it's better, whether you're just going to skip the season entirely and go straight to summer. You know, any thoughts you have, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. That's what it's for, you know, to have you leave your thoughts and for me to read them and for all of us to be friends. That's pretty much what it's about. But yeah, overall, I'd say this season definitely looks weaker than winter season. I think there's not a lot of debate there. Obviously, we got a couple big hitters, like One Punch Man is probably the biggest thing, and some more Shingeki no Kyojin. But, you know, overall, just a lot of it is just short-form anime, which is just so disappointing. Definitely. But I believe that's all I really have to say on it. There's a few things to look forward to, definitely. But definitely not the strongest season ever, for sure. But hopefully we have some surprise hits in the season. We usually do have a couple things that nobody expected to be all that good, but they were. But just shows like, you know, Endro and stuff and Kaguya-sama from last season. Hopefully we do get some stuff that can kind of match that level of quality and enjoyments. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. And that's pretty much it for this video. So I'm just gonna end it now. So there you go.